So before I met Pankaj, my life was a lot of struggle. I was constantly living in fear, had a lot of worry, and I was constantly worried and anxious at work. All the fear and anxiety within me started to reflect in my environment. And that made me even more anxious all the time. At work, I would apply for lot many roles. Out of 10 roles, I would get only one. I kept feeling that, I would never get the plum roles at work. And my team, I felt, was never looking up to me as a great leader. The same issues persisted at home. Sleepless nights, frustration, and I was under a lot of pressure within my relationships at home, with my spouse, with my in-laws, and also with my friends. And my role as a mother was also under a lot of strain. I seemed to be at my wit's end and with a lot of fear, this anxiety, worry, and it seemed like a whirlpool from which I didn't seem to see a way out. So things kept going on like this, and one morning I got up. That day I had a very important day at work. I was very worried, anxious, and I had a panic attack. And I couldn't go for my meeting, and I just felt that was my tipping point. So right after I had my panic attack, I was in a desperate situation. I really wanted to get out of this situation and was trying to look for something which would help me get out of it. Right then, a friend of mine spoke to me about the Pankaj method and how much he had immensely benefited from it. Without wasting a moment, I called Pankaj right away. So after a few sessions with Pankaj in the first week, I can say, I was so calm, I felt so peaceful. I used to have so many sleepless nights before. I would be awake the entire night. But after the few sessions with Pankaj, I was sleeping so peacefully, I was so calm that I really wondered, what's this happening to me? So as the sessions progressed, I became a lot more calmer. I felt a lot more peaceful. I was really happy that I met Pankaj. Things around me changed at home. I had fulfilling relationships at home. I am raising two responsible, happy children. So my life's completely changed. With all the fear and worry fading away, I felt so much more focused at work. I could go through my day with all the items which I put on my list. I could do all of them instead of getting all this fear and anxiety which kept creeping into me. Life became much more calmer. So my focus at work, focus at home, everything was much more there. I was much more present every day, much more present every moment. The paradigm shift was inside out, from a fear and anxious person to a happy space. I was really, really happy, calm, and of course that reflected and touched my environment. I had much more fulfilling relationships. At work, things had drastically improved. Opportunities poured in. Wherever I raised my hand for, I got that opportunity. A superbly motivated team because I was happy, my team was happy, we had more productivity at work, more focus at work. So everything was much more fulfilling and happy. So I got my long-awaited promotion. My team's much more happier, they all look up to me. In fact, one of my team members came and told me that I'm a completely changed individual from where I was a few years back. I'm really living the life I want. While I've done Pankaj sessions quite a few years back, I've not felt stress, worry, anxiety after so many years still. I feel the same calm what I felt right after the session. My productivity continues to be at an all-time high. Very happy, much more calmer, and really being able to give my best foot forward every day. I am right now really living the most fulfilling life, from the space of fear and anxiety to a phase of a fulfilled, complete life, I would say, complete life. So if you really want to transform your space of fear and anxiety, Pankaj method is the method to move to a space of happiness and peace and really live the life you want.